Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Leah. If not, thanks for hanging with me. Just started reading this book suggested by my sister. It's called The Ruthless Elimination of Hurry, and it's literally, I've only read the prologue and it's speaking to me already, so I'm excited for the gems and the tools that I would get from the book. So that's what I just got finished doing, and I got me a little slushie, my favorite. Coke, of course. But been a busy few weeks of just travel, and I'm in a really interesting phase of life right now. I think sometimes so much stuff is going on that I get in my head a lot. There's just a lot of things, and sometimes I need to be reminded of the reality of I am blessed, the reality of I'm not alone, the reality of you can do it, and the reality of God is with you, and He is on your side. So yeah, so like I said, right now I am about to leave the park, and I have a meeting at 7. It's been a crazy week. We have a block party this Friday, and then our premiere is showing, our documentary premiere of Big Camp is showing this Friday. It's our second showing. We showed it last Friday in Brooklyn, New York, which was amazing. Literally started crying during the premiere. And so I'm really excited for more people to see it, more people that are kind of around us more and know of Big Camp but don't really know much about it, or a lot of people have only seen pictures. So I think this documentary tells another story, and it's told so beautifully. Eric shot and edited it all, and it's just amazing. He literally exceeds he exceeds every standard that he's ever set. Like, he exceeds himself continuously, and so it's a beautiful thing to watch. I'm so proud of him, and yeah, I'm trying to be like him. But no, so that is Friday. I also started a new business, and my first pop-up is Saturday, and there's lots of thoughts and emotions behind that, but I think the hardest part for me is over. Now I'm just excited to share some of the things that I've created with people who are interested in, sharing it with me. So yeah, so my business is Quinn Supply Co. It originally started as just stuff that I was already doing. So I've always drawn, I've always loved art, I've always loved making graphics, and I've always loved flowers. So I would just make these paintings and these art pieces, like these graphics, and just post them on my social media, or I would give the paintings to friends, or a couple people have even bought some, or I've done some commission work. I've done 2 murals. I forgot about that. I've actually painted 3 murals. One of the murals is actually up the street, which is crazy. Maybe I'll ride by and get some video footage of it, but that was actually my first one. And so I've been able to do a couple more commission work, and so also with the flowers, I typically, when I'm styling or doing shoots, I really love incorporating flowers as an art form into my photography and styling. And then also I love bringing that aspect of fresh flowers and bouquets to like events. So I've done baby showers, I've done bridal showers, just other events like that. So yeah, so I wanted to expand that more and do it as a business as well. So I started a business called Quinn Supply Co. And it is just that I have art prints. I also have handmade art. Also, I'm open more for commission work. And then also I sell flowers. So this Saturday, there'll be some art pieces, prints and pieces. And then there's also they're going to be pre-made bouquets by me. And then they're also going to be like a make it yourself, build your own bouquet, or buy some flowers. And I'm really excited about it. I think the biggest hump was actually starting and making it a thing. And so I think all of that is out of the way, and now it's just consistency will be next, and not letting the thoughts of people deter me will be next. Which is crazy because people will have something to say all of it. And it's like, I don't know, not to say that people have said anything, or I'm just, those are one of the things that I know will be a big hiccup for me and like will be disheartening. So, but I have to have tunnel vision, and I have to remember why I've started it. It's something that I love, and I love to gift people with these things, and it's a really big expression for me. Like making flowers and arts is a huge expression for me. That's what's going on, and yeah, it's going to be a great weekend. I'm excited because I get my hair done tomorrow. I am getting, like, I don't know what you call it, plaits, I guess. Anyways, I'm getting my hair braided. I've only had box braids ever, so I'm getting a different style, and I've been wanting this style, and I'm excited for it. Thank you guys for watching and just like keeping up with me. To all of the people that support me and always sending things encouraging, it really does go a long way, and you guys are some of the reason why I keep going and I stay encouraged, and that it helps remind me that I'm not doing anything that I do in vain. So thank you if you're watching and you're a supporter and you've sent me any kind of words of encouragement, or I see you, girl, or anything. I appreciate it, and know that I see it. I may not always be able to respond, but I see it. So thank you, and yeah, I hope you'll continue to support me and watch me and learn from me as I go through life. So yeah, all right, I'm gonna drink my slushie and drive home. Hi guys, just a little update. I don't know if I showed you guys my hair. If you follow me on Instagram, then you probably already saw it, but look at it. You guys know me, I always get a little, this one's like a gray blue. I typically get like a gray somewhere, but this is what it looks like. I don't know if you can see it, but yep, that's what it looks like. I think I found me a new braider. Do not mind my edges. I just got finished playing basketball. Well, getting murked in basketball by the students that we have from the Urban League here at Carvin this week. And yeah, it's definitely sweated out. I mean, it's freaking 12 o'clock p.m. and I was outside playing basketball. So right now I am at running a couple errands for last minute errands for tomorrow, which is the block party. So I just pulled up at Home Goods, but I just had a brief thought. I remember I used to be so focused on like people around me and their support, or I should say lack thereof. Like I used to be like, man, these people, they say they're my friends, they know I need support in this area, or why don't they share, you know, if I have something coming up, why don't they share it, or, you know. And I'm just really grateful that my focus is shifting without ill intention, like without any malice or anything. Like, because it's one thing to like be like, I'm not worried about them, they're not my real friends anyway, which it's so easy to go down that trail. But then there's another side where it's like, that's okay, like they don't have to share it, that's okay. You should focus on the people that are sharing it, because maybe it's for them. So I don't know, I just had that thought, and I used to let it stop me from like just sharing a lot of the things, including my own business. I allowed that to kind of stop me, because my brain would just be like, maybe it's not a good idea, or if people aren't sharing it, maybe it's not a good idea or relevant, so I'm just not going to share it. And I'm so grateful that my mind is moving away from that, because what I have to say is relevant, what I have to give is relevant, and it's for somebody. And the people that it's for, it'll be for them, and the people that want to support, it'll, you know, they'll support. So yeah, I just had that quick thought. It's so great to see the outpouring love for the Big Camp doc that is premiering in Grand Rapids tonight, and I'm excited for people to see. This is probably like my 5th time seeing it, but this is a whole different audience, and like I said before, it's people that have always wondered more about Big Camp, and this is just an opportunity for them to see what we actually do and what it was actually like beyond just the pictures they see. And then hopefully maybe that'll inspire them to go camping or even apply to Big Camp next year. So I'm excited. But let's go on Home Goods. I haven't been in here in a while. So I'm just gonna go in here. I am specifically looking for probably like a paper towel holder. It's not for paper towel, but I need something like that for my paper that I wrap my flowers and bouquets in. So that, and then and some tissue paper as well. So we'll see. So I have to go here. I have to go to Hobby Lobby, and then that's it. So hopefully I don't have to go anywhere else because that basketball really wore me out. But let's go. So today is the day of my first pop-up, and it is currently 8:39. I've been up since probably like 7:30. We got home at like 12, I think, or it may have been like 11:30, somewhere around there. I'm excited. I have a lot of different feelings, but for the most part, I'm excited. I feel really confident in my capabilities and what I'm about to present to people. So I am excited. There's a few little things I have to iron out, and shout out to Eric because he's always giving me like not just innovative and new, but just like things that I probably didn't think of. I am a little bit tired, but my body just be waking me up at like 7:30. So I tried to get up and do something or get my day started. So got Enzo up and ready, but him and Eric are back in the bed. I drove to coffee shop just to set my day, make some goals for the day, and then iron out a few details, and of course get some coffee. Lots of people are pulling up, so let me go and find me a spot. Today I have a shoot, a maternity shoot. I'm a photographer. And yeah, so today's a maternity shoot. It is almost 6 o'clock p.m. It's 5:43. I typically like to get to my shoots at least minimum 15 minutes before start time, just so I can I don't know, just so I can prepare myself, get calm, and regroup myself, do whatever I need to do, pray, whatever that looks like for me personally. That's what I like to do. So I'm here. I got here like 20 minutes earlier. So today I will be shooting. It is outdoor. It's a natural area, so you have to get to, there's like woods, and then there's like lots of greenery, there's beach, and then there's water. Hopefully it's open today. Sometimes they have the beach blocked off because of low levels or high levels. It just depends on that day. So hopefully, we'll be able to get to the beach part and the water part. Fingers crossed. I think it's a good time of year for it, so I'm assuming we can. So that's what we have, and I'm excited. So today I am shooting with the EOS Canon R6, and I have my 24-105 on me. I chose this one because I like to get close and wide, and this is a good range for me to do so. I typically like to shoot with a 24-70, but it's being repaired again, so I'm not shooting with that today. I know some people like to use prime lenses because they're a little more crisp, but I am a one-man show today, and so it is a little bit difficult for me to switch off. And I like to be efficient with time. We only have an hour shoot today. She booked a half session, so that means she has an hour, and so that's what we have today. So I want to be efficient with time. Additionally, it is about a 15-minute walk to get to the actual area where we're going to be shooting. So I took all of that into consideration when choosing my lens today. So I'm excited. So now I'm just going to make sure I have all I need, so I don't have to come back to the car. I have about 4 batteries because you never know. So I'm gonna make sure I got my battery in, and then I'm gonna make sure I have my SD card in. I think I have everything that I need. I'm gonna get out the car because it's a parking lot, and I don't know if she can see me. I think she knows my car, but I don't know if she can see me, so I'm just gonna get in a better view and just let her know that I'm ready, and she can start heading this way. I also don't even know if she's here yet, so but yeah, so typically people book through my phone, or they'll inbox me or text me. It depends on how they know me, but typically I do like to direct them to my page. It answers a lot of questions that I don't have the capacity to answer through text all the time or email all the time. It just much easier, not just for me but for them, so they're not waiting on me to respond if they just head to my website. So I typically would navigate them there, where they can see my prices, kind of the things that they'll get in a shoot, and then they also can see some of my work. So typically once someone reaches out, I confirm with them simply by chatting with them. Sometimes that's over the phone, or sometimes it's through email, whichever they prefer. And then I kind of get an idea of what the shoot's for. They get to know me a little bit, and then from there I figure out what they exactly need from me. Now I say that because sometimes when people are hiring me, they don't just want photography. They want a location scout. They want someone who can do some styling. They might need a studio, all those things. So yeah, I get to better understand what they need from me based on that conversation. So and then from there I send them back a creative brief listing the things that we discussed. So sometimes that may be, we discussed on the phone, they wanted to see some of the locations I had in mind. I'll list the locations I have in mind, the address, some pictures of the location, a price if there's a price. I also list once again some links to some of my work, specifically for instance, since this is a maternity shoot, I might link some images from maternity shoots I've done in the past. Sometimes I'll also list a Pinterest board. That's if what I'm envisioning I don't have already, but typically I've gotten to the point where I am the Pinterest board kind of, so I have lots of work that I can show for myself, from myself. So that's what'll all be in there, as well as ways of payment and just details regarding that, details and logistics regarding that, such as non-refundable deposit, ways that you can pay, deliverables on my end, late fees, late policy, all those things are included in there. So that's what it is.